Good morning, we have finally left the beautiful islands of the south of Thailand behind us. And so many told us that we cannot miss what the north has to offer. So we hopped on a plane from the south, and now we're here in Chiang Rai. We're going to explore all that Chiang Rai has to offer today. So let's get downstairs and get going. So our first up on the day in our quick Chiang Rai tour is going to be the famous White Temple. It is one of the most famous attractions here in the Golden Triangle of the north between Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai, much closer to Chiang Rai, which is why we stopped over here. And it actually is a much more modern and much more recent temple than most people realize. It was actually only built in 1997, and it was built as an art exhibit. They needed to replace the old White Temple that used to be here, and a local artist offered to do it with his own money, provided he gets to privately own it. So it's a temple for sure, a Buddhist temple, but it's also an art exhibit. We're gonna see what we're talking about when we head inside there.
We were expecting this place to be just a temple, but it's actually very big. Like there's a whole exhibit of different kinds of arts, and there are a lot of places where you can pray as well. And it's just like a huge place, and it doesn't always necessarily white all around. There are different colorful Buddha sculptures like yellows and greens, and like there's an entire forest right over here. I thought we were gonna be here only for 10 to 15 minutes, but we haven't even seen anything, and it's been 10-15 minutes already.
So we actually started from the back and came to the famous front just at the end and got to see the chapel. And it was actually 100 baht to get into, which not everybody talks about. So just be prepared for that. Bring cash, of course, no credit card accepted. And the other thing is, it's interesting because everybody, especially on Instagram, makes it look like it's in the middle of the jungle. It's this mysterious white temple. And it is beautiful, don't get us wrong, but it's basically in the middle of a town with a bunch of tourist shops right outside of it. You know, take that as you will. Of course, keep the mystique up and don't not come here. It is super nice inside, and we really appreciated being able to see it. Just a little bit of an Instagram versus reality situation. Temper your expectations, and yeah, go get that Instagram shot if you still want to.
We were only going to be here for 5 to 10 minutes, but it turned out that there's so much more to see. The entire place is actually spread out in the back of this temple, and there are so many different sculptures, a lot of colorful stuff going on other than this white temple, and also there are so many spots that people are praying. So there is more to see, but of course if you're a fast walker and if you're not that interested, it might be quicker, but for us, we are staring at every single thing we see, so that's why it took such a long time. But you can also come here and stand here outside and have that white temple right behind you. And so from here, you don't have to pay 100 baht like this is. The temple is definitely interesting. It's a little bit creepy, I would say. You can see those hands coming out of the ground, and of course it's kind of like showing you the hell and heaven, and once you cross the bridge, you're in heaven. Kind of reminds you of like being a good person, and it was very cool to see. But I would say that since it's extremely white, your eyes are going to be squinty. You gotta bring your sunglasses. It was very difficult to keep my eyes open the entire time, so don't forget your sunglasses. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? Huh? Good? I would sit here, but it's a little sharp. Steve, I'm not cheating on you, I promise.
Oh, for sure not. All right, go. Time to go. So our second stop here is the Blue Temple. It's about 30 minutes away from the White Temple, more back into the central part of Chiang Rai. And it's actually another new temple. It was completed just in 2016 and by the student of the artist who created the White Temple. So another famous artist here in the Chiang Rai area came up with this one. Another tiger temple, because tigers used to free roam here centuries ago in this part of Thailand. And it also actually replaced a former temple. It replaced another older temple that was falling into decay. So they kind of tore that one down, built this one up, and it is beautiful and blue. I love the color blue, so I think this is my favorite temple so far.
I think my favorite thing about this temple is 1, it's for free. 2, it's very small and you can actually get to visit this place very quickly. And just like Steve, blue is one of my favorite colors. In fact, milk means sky, so it's blue. I always love blue. And we got to see monk spring as well, which was really cool to watch. and it just made the whole temple visit experience much more vivid and cool, honestly. But now we're going to somewhere that I wanted to see at most ever since we decided to come to Chiang Rai. So let's go.
Made it to what is called the Karen long neck villages. So essentially these are hill tribes that lived or currently do still live in Myanmar, Burma, but a good portion of them have come across into the northern parts of Thailand in order to live here off the land as well. And they're basically able to go back and forth across the border because at the end of the day, they're, village hill tribes that have been here for, generations. This place is kind of used as protection for these village tribes to support them, give them clothes, especially during the winter months here in the north of Thailand where it gets a little bit chilly. They provide food and everything like that for them and support them, and about 60 people are staying here currently, and there's 4 separate villages that we're gonna get to go around, and it's 300 baht per person to enter, and that money goes to support the villagers. So yes, there are some people who say this is unfortunately a bit like a human zoo. I hate even saying that because at the same time, from what the gentleman at the front explained to us, a lot of these people kind of rely on the support of the people coming here and the support of the Thai government in order to survive on a daily basis. So we're gonna do our best to hopefully see and interact with some of them today. And I know Gokce is very interested in hearing about the culture of why they wear the brass collars.
We're honestly feeling extremely guilty because it really doesn't feel natural. It just feels like we're in a gigantic movie set. It looks beautiful. Beautiful. Do you speak English? No? You live here? Eat inside? You cook? Cook? Yeah, and then sleep. And outside another home? Home? When it rains, it's wet. It gets so wet, I guess, when it rains. It's so bad because they have no protection of the roof. That's you? The picture? It's you? It's you? Wow. Well, am I happy that I got to see the lady that I wanted to see all my life? Yes. But at the same time, it felt so weird going through this entire place because it just didn't feel right how they are living here and waiting for tourists to come here. It does feel like a little bit how they call it outside. I'm not going to refer to it. At the same time, it made me feel good that I purchased stuff from them and hopefully that will help for their household. So if you want to actually come see them and if you want to buy something from them to help them financially, then you can definitely stop by. But other than that, definitely it's debatable in terms of ethical wise. Kapunka.
All right, we rested up a bit after the temples and the villages, but now it's time to check out Chiang Rai's famous night markets and street food. We're here in the north of Thailand for the first time. We're so excited because we heard the north food is even spicier. And just like everywhere else in Thailand, street food is king, but especially here in Chiang Rai, there's food stalls basically everywhere you look. So we're really excited to finally try it out for the first time. And the crazy part is this city is literally half the size of Gokce's hometown, but they still have so many food stalls. It's incredible to think of all the different food options that we're gonna be able to try tonight. Hopefully we don't run out of room.
It's like a night market for more white-collar people. It definitely has that a little bit modern look. It's not like street food markets that we've seen so far. This is more like white-collar taste. Like they even have Western style food that they are selling. There's a burger food truck, so they definitely have different stuff.
This is not the night market. This is actually a market that's just right outside of our hotel. All right, it's a little bit noisy, so I'm gonna be nice and quick, but this is basically the most central part of Chiang Rai, the clock tower right behind me, golden clock tower with tuk-tuks yelling for us to get in, maybe a little bit later on, but not right now. We're heading to the night bazaar, which is not too far from here.
All right, let's go. I'm starving.
Yes. So for those who do get a little bit tired of Thai food after being here for like over a month or so, there are obviously Western options here in Chiang Rai, and honestly, like that Papuno spot, actually really delicious. The food here has been incredible, Thai and Western style food. So definitely a little bit of a foodie heaven over here for sure. Let's keep going though, because we're close to the night bazaar now.
Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be alright.
We found it.
Yeah, it's quite empty. I guess not many people are hungry at this time, or maybe still working. Actually, fun fact, Thai people actually don't cook much. They love to eat the street food, and that's why they don't buy a lot of ingredients, especially small families. Like if you're 1 or 2 people, they really prefer just buying it because it's cheaper. It's cheaper to buy the street food than actually buying all the ingredients and cooking it at home. So that's why everybody's eating outdoors and everybody's eating on the streets all the time. Of course, you've seen all our Thai street food videos so far, and if you haven't already, you can pause this video, go back and watch them all, and also watch the Turkish street food video because that's a really good one. And also, after this small advertising, please bear with me. I think we're gonna have tonight some Chinese food because I've been craving for some hot pot for the longest time, and I think I've found one. So I'm pretty excited to have some if I can convince Steve. What do you think?
Possibility, strong possibility.
All right, let's check it out and then come back for some hot food.
Okay.
Are we still going to eat the Chinese hot pot?
I think so. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Ultimately, we went with Gokce's choice, got the Chinese hot pot, and it looks amazing. Now, of course, not exactly a typical Thai street food, but here in the night bazaar, it actually had some of the most people sitting here, so we, eat with the locals. Of course, ate plenty of Thai food in the south and in Bangkok, so check out those videos for sure, but stay tuned. We're gonna wake up nice and early with this smoke billowing up in my face from the hot pot right now. It smells fantastic with Adele playing in the background. We'll see you on our bus ride over to Chiang Mai in the morning. Gokce and I are gonna really just enjoy this hot pot, so subscribe, stay tuned. See you for more of the Northern Thailand.
Me and my basket are ready, and we're gonna head over to where the magic happens. They like my food so much, and the chef said this is the best tom yum soup I've ever had. Can I share it with my family? I said sure, of course they have to have a little bit, so they will have the best tom yum ever.